Bluetooth user manual, which I didn't need to look at. Haven't looked at that. A USB cord for charging, and those things. Haven't needed either one of those. A bag to keep them in, that's cool. I guess I could have been using that. But they sound really awesome. I also used them on a phone call. My window fell off the track in my truck, and so I had to drive with the window down, and I needed to call my son in Missouri, and so I was talking to him while I was driving with these on, and he could hear me just fine, said the window down wasn't a problem, so that was a big surprise to me that he didn't get a lot of wind noise on his side. But they sounded great. They're awesome for phone calls. People have been hearing me perfectly, but mainly I got these for music, so they work great for that. I'm very impressed with the sound. I haven't even been using them with the volume all the way up. Connect these to my phone. First I got to turn them on.
Phone 1 connected.
So, put this next to my microphone. Not that you'll hear, but it has good bass also, which is really important to me. That's the volume all the way up there, but I'm sure you won't hear it that way. Okay, that is too loud for even me. I love my music loud.
So beware that, holy smokes, the box is a little hard to open, that a lot of headphones that say noise canceling or noise reduction just means like the ear pad is like, I don't know, sound sealing. So make sure if you're looking for the word active, if you're looking for something active noise cancellation. Now, the Bose headphones are kind of the gold standard in that, but they are brutally expensive. I mean, $600, $700, $800 expensive, and so I haven't made the investment to do that because it just hasn't been worth it for me. And I've had Audio Technica and Boss and some other, or Cost, I should say, headphones in the past with really good active noise cancellation. Now, we do come with this pouch here. I'm going to put this aside so that you can have something to carry with. It's like a synthetic pleather with a drawstring, which is nice. But the one thing I wanted was a cheap set of headphones that I could use while I'm mowing my lawn, my Poulan Pro riding lawnmower. Now, I don't know if you have that issue, but it makes a lot of noise. I wear earplugs when I'm mowing anyway, just to preserve my hearing. But it would be awesome to spend that time catching up on a podcast or jamming to Britney Spears, Sweet Caroline. Number of things of paperwork in here, and here are the headphones. And so, ooh, they're kind of glossy piano black. That's kind of cool. And they come with some cables here, looks like. Geez, we got a 3.5 millimeter, a very long 3.5 millimeter cord for a wired setup. We also have micro USB for recharging, the Bluetooth portable, and then here are the headphones. Now, the reason, you know, you can pick these up and just have cancel noise in a coffee shop or on an airplane or on the train or on a road trip, but these not being that expensive, man, they almost look too nice to try to use outside. They're kind of an over-the-ear, but these aren't super huge. Now, you know, if you take a look at the size of the cup, depending on the size of your ear might be pressed over there. There are some that are obviously much bigger and really go over the ear. That would have probably been my preference, but to step up to something like that was more expensive. You know, these are more in the $50 range, and so to get active noise cancellation and, you know, wireless capability, and I don't have to worry about the price point too much about getting them beat up too badly. That's kind of the key. Now let's take a quick little tour through it. So we have like a pleather ear cup here, very plush, very soft, should create a nice seal to you know, screen out noise. One of the things about the pleather is that it doesn't breathe all that well, so a lot of times, I wouldn't say it's bad, but I'm pulling them off a lot just to kind of air out my ears a little bit. We have a kind of a foam, like there's like a foam screen in there and a little nylon, like a spandex liner on there, so you can't see the speaker, but it's not just me springing that spandex. There is like a little like a 1/4 1/8 inch foam layer in there too. We obviously have a black and chrome type of look. This is all plastic, but it looks pretty nice. Like I said, a little nicer than something you might want to wear outside. Shiny plastic. It's showing my fingerprints quite readily here as I'm tapping it. We have looks like a button here, maybe not, doesn't seem to be doing anything, but there's a little clear or translucent plastic piece there, so I'm assuming there's some sort of indicator light. Then we have the kind of the chrome effect going all the way up here where there's an adjustment. This appears to be a metal, like an alloy bar in there, so you do have little clicks in there so you can adjust it. You have that pleather covering on the top, and then even though it's pleather covered on the bottom here, this is very heavily foam padded. So on the outside here I can feel that, I don't know if that's metal probably, or plastic on the top bar right in here. I can feel it right there, but everything else is foam, so that should create a nice little comfortable support on the top there. And then if we look on the other side here, it says COWIN, and we have a volume down and up, another little light there, and okay, here's the business. Their 3.5mm jack is there. I'm not sure what this pinhole right there is for though, but then it looks like we have the power switch right here, which is going to say
let's open up this case and check out the COWIN E8 Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Now, a couple weeks back I did a review of the E7s. These, at the time of this video, are not even available yet. So once they are, I will definitely put a link down there in the video description so you can find them. This is kind of an advanced release, so it will be probably a while before you can actually find these. But they sent them to me in order to make a review video so you could check them out. So here's what comes with this. Basically, you've got this little zipper, I want to call it like a neoprene type of carrying case, and of course we have our micro USB charging cable. What I like about these cables is that they are both the braided fabric type on the outside. So if you haven't seen these already, they're a little more durable than most cables that you would buy. And one thing that I found over time is that these tend to hold up a lot longer than the standard plastic type. I've been using this lightning cable, I want to say, for about 4 or 5 years now with no problem. So, and it's also compatible still with the new iOS. So let's go ahead and check these out, see how they work. I will just plug them in briefly. I have already charged these up prior, but just so you can see, we'll connect this to a charging block, and then right down here on the bottom is our micro USB port. And when you plug this in, it's going to be difficult to see in this light, but there is a little red LED that turns on to indicate that they are charging. Also, as you saw in the beginning of the video, if you just rotate these ear cups, it makes it very easy to fit them into this case, or you can store them laying down wherever you happen to be using them. People tell me when I'm on the phone talking to them, the microphone actually sounds much better than most Bluetooth devices of this type. Now, these, of course, are not designed for making phone calls specifically, but you can do that, or if somebody calls while you're listening to the music, you'll be able to answer, which is really cool. Now, what I wanted to do was bring the microphone in here so you can kind of hear the voice prompts as I power these up. So if we go here to this is on, and flashing, it is in pairing mode, so we can go ahead and take any phone that hasn't been paired with it previously. And if we go to our Bluetooth settings, we should see that I don't know where the Bluetooth settings are. Okay, so we should see down here at the bottom our E8 device. And why did I take that away from the microphone? Because I wanted you to be able to hear what she says. So I'll go ahead and hit E8 down here so she'll pair up.
Paired.
And you can hear that now it is confirmed that the device is paired to my phone, and it shows up right there along with all my other Bluetooth devices, which I have too many of at this point. But these are actually really great because they do such a good job of blocking out exterior noise. Now over here you have your voice or your noise canceling switch that you can turn on. It has a green LED that lights up, and I can say that this does a decent job of adding or augmenting the sound quality by blocking sound from coming into your ears from other sources. And I assume that these two little holes here are the microphones for that noise canceling feature. Something I hadn't seen before is that when you expand the headphones, if you want to adjust them, you've actually got a little measuring device in here. So if you pull this out to 3.5, you can go to the other side and go to 3.5, and then that way you can make sure that everything kind of fits up evenly on both sides. Not a big deal, but cool feature. The buttons are pretty standard, although they are, to me, slightly counterintuitive, because if you want to switch tracks, you're going to press and hold the plus button until the track skips, and if you want to increase the volume, you're going to tap it. So tap, 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 you'll go up 3 notches in volume, but if you want to switch tracks, you have to hold it down for a good second or so. This won't be the way that the new ones ship, but the print here, where you can see there, it says L down on the inside for left. I rubbed across that with my finger and it came off. So I went over here to the right-hand side just for the heck of it to get it on video, and I rubbed that a few times, and you can see the letter's almost completely gone. So again, I assume that they'll have a different type of label for that later on, but not really a big deal. Once you get used to the fact that the controls are on the right-hand side, it's very easy to remember which way to put these on, left or right. As far as range, they state that you should get up to 10 meters, which is roughly 30 feet, and I'm going to agree with that. When I got past 30 feet or so, I definitely started to get some distortion and a disconnection from my Bluetooth. So a lot of Bluetooth devices that you get will go up to 50 feet. This is not one of them. Of course, not too many people are going to walk more than 30 feet away from their phone or their tablet or wherever they're playing music with. Of course, these aren't going to be Bose sound quality, but for the price, they're a very good pair of headphones. And if you want to turn up the volume in here and not hear what's going on out there, they definitely get the job done. If you found the video helpful, like it, share it, check out my channel for more tutorials and product reviews, and most of all, remember to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave your feedback in the comments section, and thanks for watching.
Me the COWIN E7 Pro active noise canceling Bluetooth wireless headset in black. I reviewed this headset, uploaded the content for you to check out, and you have been watching that video. There's a lot of views going on over there, and some of you have already purchased this headset. So if you have, please let me know what your experience has been with this specific headset from COWIN, active noise canceling Bluetooth wireless headset in black. I reviewed this headset, uploaded the content for you to check out, and you have been watching that video. There's a lot of views going on over there, and some of you have already purchased this headset. So if you have, please let me know what your experience has been with this specific headset from COWIN. It's going to cost you right around 90 smacks over at Amazon. I will leave a link for that review down below in the description area. And just a couple days ago, they sent me the same exact headset, but in red. The COWIN E7 Pro active noise canceling Bluetooth wireless headset. Look at that shim shim. Look at this headset dance. Wow. Beautiful. Here's the thing. The same experience that I've gotten with this headset, I'm going to get with these ones. We just got a different color going on here. You got the same materials. Protein leather, soft cushion for that extra comfort over your head. You got plastic materials on the ear cups, plastic materials surrounding the ear cup. You got a metal band here, and you got an underlying band as well that's plastic. Looks like chrome, but it's plastic. Earmuffs, baby soft, protein leather, again pleather. Very nice and comfortable. I've been using this headset for the last few weeks, off and on. And I'm going to tell you, man, they are very comfortable. Great experience with audio quality, whether it's the highs, the mids, the lows. Doesn't matter what genre of music you're listening to, your audio experience is going to be great. That is my opinion. When watching videos and movies, the same thing. Receiving phone calls, getting out of phone calls, that functionality, very simple. Right here, there's an LED light that will be flashing on and off. As long as you're using this headset while it's on, get a phone call, click it to get out of that phone call, click it again. If you missed a phone call and you want to redial that, whoever was calling you, double click. You got the minus symbol, plus symbol, increase volume, decrease volume, back a track, forward a track. Very simple functionality. And here you have your off, switch it over to the center, and you're in Bluetooth, BT, all the way up, noise cancellation option there, and that works very well. It works very well. It's amazing, man. I can hardly hear anything going on around me when I have that on. And you have a mic right there, and you have your headphone jack port area if you want to be wired in. I love being wired in. I don't always utilize Bluetooth, but that's a preference for everyone out there. Everybody has a different preference when it comes to utilizing Bluetooth or being wired in. And you have your USB port, charging port area here with an LED light that lets you know that you are charging. But as far as the materials and the quality build, very solid, no creaks, no squeaks. Again, very, very comfortable. Audio quality is going to be the same with these that it is with those. COWIN just wants you to know that they have different color options with some of their headsets. There are other color options depending on which headset you are purchasing from COWIN. I've seen white, I've seen purple, black, red, and there may be more. They also have earbuds, but they want you to know there's options, there's color choices, there's price point choices. They got budget headphones. They want you to know there's options, there's color choices, there's price point choices. They got budget headphones.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Inside Tech. At the end of last year, I reviewed the latest generation Beats headphones, the Solo and Studio 3s, which, courtesy of that W1 chip, make these fantastic options particularly for Apple device users. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at my choice for the best headphones overall, with all factors considered, weighing up the highest audio quality with fantastic additional features such as active noise cancellation and customizable sound profiles. There were a couple of major contenders for the top spot in my list, such as from Bose and Sennheiser, but factoring in design, functionality and quality, there is one pair that clinches the title. Simply put, these are the single best pair of headphones you can buy right now. These are the Sony WH-1000X Mark II, are yet to be beaten. After removing the plastic film, we can get a better look at the outer packaging, which Sony have done an excellent job in designing. You can see here that I'll be unboxing the gunmetal finish, packaged in this hard cardboard box, and so far everything about the headphones right up to the packaging says premium quality, and for me this is part of what really sets apart these top tier headphones. Opening the box, we're first met with the semi-hard shell carry case, which stores the headphones folded with a swivel design. Our paperwork with the quick start guide here in blue and the warranty information is bundled together in this plastic wallet, and underneath we have our two cables. First off, we have our reinforced headphone cable for wired use, and this comes with a gold-plated right-angle connector. Controls and mics are housed on the headphones themselves, so you could simply switch this cable out for any 3.5mm cable if needed, but the included cable does offer a little bit extra in terms of robustness and quality. Aside from this, we have a standard micro USB charging cable, and since most of us very likely have one of these lying around the house anyway, I can't really complain too much here. My only potential gripe here, as with all modern day headphones I review, is that a USB-C connector would have been welcome. Now bringing the carry case back into focus, you can see we have a nice and clean thin design, which makes these great for travelling. Another nice touch you don't often see is the little pouch at the back to carry your cables, so you don't have to cram these in with your headphones and risk scratching them. Opening up the case, we can have our first proper look at the headphones themselves, and take note of the unique folding design which allows the headphones to pack with a much more shallow footprint. A really nice idea which helps a lot with storage and travel. Hidden away here is a small pocket to carry our final accessory. This is actually an aeroplane adapter plug to hook the headphones up to the in-flight entertainment system, and although I'll personally never use this could be a great addition for frequent flyers, particularly for long-haul flights. When you first unfold the headphones, it is initially surprising just how much flexibility you have here, with the ear cups able to rotate beyond 90 degrees for compact storage, and also to pivot from the headband to maximise comfort whilst wearing them. This did take me a couple of weeks to fully adjust to, but I have to say that I now love the freedom enabled by this design. The headphones weigh in at 276 grams, which is fairly standard for wireless headphones, and they certainly don't feel heavy during use. The headband features a brushed gunmetal finish, which feels sturdy and well made. Sony claimed to be using reinforced materials for the headband to make improvements from the previous model, and the overall build quality here is very good. The left side features the wireless branding, whilst the right side displays the model number, with both ear cups featuring the Sony logo. The left ear cup with the silver label contains the 3.5mm headphone input, the power switch, which also serves to initiate pairing mode, and also a quick toggle for noise cancelling and Sony's ambient sound mode, which I'll talk in more detail about later on. These two buttons can also be clearly distinguished by touch, so you can easily locate and use these whilst wearing the headphones. On the right side with the red label, we have just the micro USB charging port accompanied by the charging LED indicator. Both ear cups feature microphones and are covered with a matte textured finish, improving on the previous model. This not only looks good, but also gives a satisfying amount of friction against touch gestures, which we'll look at in just a moment. The ear cups are cushioned with an extremely soft faux leather, making these very comfortable to wear. They also create a pretty good seal against your head for passive noise cancellation. Similarly, the headband is also padded so that the headphones sit comfortably on your head with minimal soreness after extended listening periods. The differences in the ear cups come from the fact that the left side shows the NFC logo, and if you have an NFC-enabled smartphone, then you can instantly pair it by holding it against the left ear cup. A double tap is used to play pause music, and also to answer and hang up phone calls. Vertical swipes control the volume, and you are able to swipe and hold for faster volume changes. Horizontal swipes, as you might expect, are used to skip tracks, and again a swipe and hold will fast forward or rewind your music. Opinions are divided on the use of touch controls, and it can take... The strength of the noise reduction is exceptional, probably the best of any of the flagship headphones, and the impact this has on your listening experience is quite remarkable. After pairing the headphones to your phone, the app displays all of the customizable settings, the first of which is Adaptive Sound Control, which automatically adjusts noise cancelling to suit your activity. For example, whilst travelling in a car, total noise cancelling is enabled, but as you exit the car and start walking, the headphones will automatically reach your ears through the microphones, be it enhancing specific volumes of ambient sound, reducing wind noise, or simply complete noise cancellation. The app will also remember your preferred setting, so that this can easily be toggled on or off using the button on the headphones. Again, I generally left this setting alone since I normally opt for total noise cancellation, but having this much control over ambient sound is a really nice feature. Next up we have the Noise Cancelling Optimizer. Using the headphone's built-in pressure sensor, the headphones will analyse the environment and optimise both the noise cancelling and the audio quality according to the atmospheric pressure, with the idea being that both of these can be disrupted and become imbalanced due to changes in pressure. The feature is certainly unique and does sound pretty impressive, and having recently tested this out at maximum altitude during a flight, I have to say that the optimizer did seem to enhance my listening experience. The Connect app registered the pressure change from ground level, and the noise cancelling did appear to improve ever so compressed music file formats, such as MP3, to near high-resolution audio formats that closely resemble the original recording. Battery life for these headphones is superb, at 38 hours with noise cancelling turned off. Sony claim that 30 hours can be achieved with noise cancelling turned on, and after listening at volume levels slightly above average, I was easily reaching a massive 28 hours of wireless playback. Obviously, using features such as adaptive noise cancelling can reduce battery life, but you can use these headphones for £300, making these great value for money compared to other flagship competitors. So that's it for this video, but let me know in the comments what your choice is for the best wireless headphones. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.